Hello and welcome to Just Another Booktube channel where I talk a bit about books I've recently read covering a variety of genres. Thanks for stopping by. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about a kid's book I've just finished, End In Norvelt by Jack Gantos, published in 2011 and is 341 pages long. The book opens in the summer of 1962 with the main character, Jack, being grounded to his room for the entirety of the summer after accidentally firing off a Japanese rifle. The only respite he gets is when his mother sends him to help an elderly arthritic neighbor, Miss Volker, who is the town's resident historian and medical examiner, to write down and type up the town's obituaries. A task he is at first dismayed with, but begins to look forward to not only for the escape from his house, but because he begins to enjoy the woman's company. From there, this slice-of-life book takes us through Jack's summer with hunting, the Hells Angels, digging a bomb shelter, Girl Scout cookies, and driving, among other things that keep Jack's life interesting. As well as two mysteries hovering over events. First, how did a bullet get into the Japanese rifle? And second, why are so many of the town's elderly residents dropping like flies? The novel is populated with the requisite odd and wacky characters, with Miss Volker, Jack's elderly neighbor, being the most interesting and fully formed, while Jack's father and Mr. Spiz, who is Jack's nemesis in the story, feel more like caricatures than fully fledged people. But the main undercurrent of the book is history, the importance of knowing and remembering not just world history or national history, but also local history and personal history. Also important is the thought that the more one looks into history, the more history one finds to look into. These are all important ideas to present to this book's young audience, who are, for the most part, being brought up in a world of disposable culture where history is neglected and ignored. But End In Norvelt is not a heavy-handed preachy novel. It nestles these ideas in one of the funniest books I have read in a considerable time. I laughed out loud numerous times during my reading of this book, whether it was at situations Jack's in a monologue or the occasional fart joke. As an adult reading this book, I found it to be a refreshing and, dare I say, quite wholesome look at childhood in not only the pre-internet days, but pre-cable television days as well, when life was an immediate experience rather than one filtered through a screen. Author Jack Gantos keeps things moving at a good pace while managing to evoke this era of small-town America very well. I've never heard of Gantos before reading this novel, but he has written quite a few books, including a sequel to End In Norvelt, which I will definitely be reading, and I'll probably be checking out his other writings as well. So there you have it, End In Norvelt by Jack Gantos, a very funny, very enjoyable read that I think will appeal to kids and adults alike. That's all I have for today. Once again, this is Just Another BookTube channel. Thanks for watching, and until next time, take care.